What's going on, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck, and we are about to get into LeBron James as an ex-NBA player finally comes out. Call LeBron James out, Rich Paul, Clutch Sports, in the whole LeBron James situation, and this just lets me know that he isn't the only one that is thinking this way. I'm going to bring you guys this report. This NBA player, Steven Turner, who has since then deleted the post, but nothing really leaves the internet. And I'm going to break this down and debunk this the best I can. Make sure you guys get in here, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get into this clip. So guys, it seems that Steven Hunter, was in the league from 2009 to 2010. He played a season with the Nuggets based off of this and a season with the Grizzlies. So obviously, this was a legit former NBA basketball player. His NBA career didn't really last too long. I don't know if it was due to injuries or anything else like that. But apparently this guy has had enough and finally decided to jump out there and speak up. If no other NBA former, current, past player is going to say anything, he has something to say about the whole nepotism situation with LeBron James. Now let's get into that. And this is a mouthful of what he had to say. For those that don't know, late second round picks don't get guarantees, especially before summer league. So he's just putting people on game here, letting you guys know that this is something that is very unprecedented. And guess what? That's something that I brought up in one of my videos. But anyway, let's keep going. Typically, late second round picks don't get 4-year guaranteed roster spot deals either. Whoa. 4 years? I thought it was 2 years. This guy got a 4-year? Oh my. This wasn't earned. I'm sorry. And it's egregious abuse of power from LeBron James and Rich Paul. Now, guys, let's pause here and talk about that. About the abuse of power from LeBron James and Rich Paul, which Bob Myers went on air and said it's a difference between hoping Bronny James gets drafted by the Lakers and making sure he gets drafted by the Lakers. And this is just abuse of power. This reeks from spoiled privilege. And this reeks from Rich Paul just thinking that Rich Paul acts like he's the superstar NBA player. I told you guys that, dude is cocky. Dude is smelling himself. And dude feels like he's untouchable. Dude feels like he can just come to people and make them agree with everything pertaining to LeBron James. He goes on to say, it's a slap in the face to all of the kids out there who work their asses off to get to the league. It's sneaky Hollywood shit like this that turns a lot of people off about LeBron. This is just another example of what they be talking about right now when you try to like them. This is why most people prefer MJ or Kobe over him, because at least MJ or Kobe gonna be straight shooters. Trust me, MJ could have gotten one of his sons in the league if he chose to abuse his power like that. But he didn't, because MJ stands on earned, not given, and he would have never gave his son a sense of entitlement, which is what LeBron James just did with Bronny. Not taking anything away from Bronny, nor am I upset at Bronny. Just know that this is manipulation of our league and the integrity of what it truly takes to get there. Amen, brother. Amen. And I hate that he took this post down. He probably got ran off by all of these people who like to use reverse racism. Our own community does a great job of using reverse racism on you to make you feel like you're pretty much a sellout or a loser if you do not agree. You guys may have saw my previous video where I said, well, if it was really, in my opinion, if you really wanted to help the community, you would have given that to a child who was as eager and hungry as you were, LeBron James. You know how that feels. Even if your son was to get drafted by another team and still didn't deserve to be into the league, that would have came off as more better and more respect towards that. And like he said, Kobe and Michael Jordan would never want that type of attachment. You know what I'm saying? Because they know how tough this league is. They know how brutal the media can be. And if you really want this, you're going to have to work for it. I'm not going to give it to you. You get into the league on your own like I did. That's a true legacy. That's a true way to instill toughness and discipline into your son. And you guys can see, man, the kid is innocent. You know what I'm saying? None of this is to assassinate Bronny James's character. We're only going to assassinate his play. That's a difference. Character versus play. I am not going at the person that LeBron James is. I think that he's a great kid, great smile, seems very joyful and upbeat, but we got to talk about his play, and that's something that LeBron James seems to have a problem with. But this guy is just being honest, man. He's just saying, like, look, it's people who are really trying to make it out here, working their asses off. And this guy knows, especially if he was a late second round pick, like he just said, he knows. I saw where he was 7 foot. He met the criteria that most teams are looking for, and you get LeBron James a 4-year contract at 6'1", 4 points. It's just unprecedented. And the media will never come out and just blatantly acknowledge this. You got a few. I think I've heard a few who tiptoe around the truth. And I'm just like, can we be honest, guys? Like, seriously, like, can we be honest and just call it like it is? It's nepotism at its finest, okay? And LeBron James knows that. You can't just, it's like he's trying to sneak LeBron James through the back door of the club, except it's the Lakers, okay? Like, people are going to have something to say. People are going to want to know. It's like you don't even want, you would think that LeBron James was a drafted Laker. Maybe if LeBron James was bred and butter there, born and raised, or drafted and developed within the Lakers organization, then maybe this would not be a problem. You got people on TV shows saying that LeBron James has earned this right. Y'all don't think that Kobe, MJ, Shaq, a lot of people, like, shit, like, I'm just being honest, y'all don't think that they had the right to do that as well? Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. But what do we do in the black community? We like to team up and say, oh, y'all just hating. Y'all wish y'all could do that. Everybody's different. So when people say that, you don't know. How you guys know what someone else would want to do? What I would want to do is provide for my family. That's good enough for most typical NBA players, to give them the lifestyle, tools, resources to be even greater than basketball. You don't have to play basketball. You don't have to follow my legacy. You could go and be anything you want to be, but I will have the resources ready and available for you to do whenever you're ready to pursue. For me, that's good enough. That's good enough. I hate when the black community does stuff like this. And then it's like, you will ask them, why do you believe in what you believe in? Because he's black. That's not a good enough reason. I'm sorry. That's not a good enough reason. You need reasoning. If I was to go to court and they said, why do I believe in what I believe in? And I turn around and say, well, because I'm black, I would get my ass slammed under the jail quicker than you could say hello. Stop it. Stop it. That's where I disagree, and I'm hated for it, but I just don't have those same views. I believe in equal opportunity. You guys are talking to an Army veteran, okay, guys? So I've seen women go through the same things that men go through, but now we live in the civilian world. You will see, what do you see? You see simp men go out here, sell their souls to try to protect women, which women should be protected. But if women want to jump into a certain field where they have to be equally tested as men, it's fair game. And I operate like that. Whether it's my son, a family member, my daughter, you guys have to have the mentality to want what I have. I'm not saying that LeBron James doesn't have that, but you still have to go beyond that on your own and get to it by yourself. That doesn't mean that I won't put things in place, training, nutrition, put you around star athletes that can help bring that out of you. It just means that you have to test yourself so that once I'm done with the game, I know that you are in good hands. What I realized is that this guy, was it Steven Turner? This guy hasn't played in the league in years and he feels like this. Could you imagine what the people in the current players feel like now? The ex-players feel like now? The ex-Lakers who helped that organization win multiple titles? Do you guys honestly not think that they look at this as pure nepotism? You gonna have sellouts or guys who are nut huggers want to go out here and say like, yeah, LeBron James, you doing your thing, man. Like, kudos to that. But we hated LeVar Ball for the same type of stuff. When this guy was trying to get all 3 of his kids in the league, he was hated. But LeBron James comes in and everybody says that we're hating. You see how that works? Because you guys pick and choose who you want to support, when you want to support. But hey, I'm not for that shit. And at Charge the Game, I will let you guys know I'm not. You guys tell me what y'all think about this as Steven Turner comes out and completely just tells it like it is. Okay. He tells it like it is. And guess what, guys? whether you agree or disagree, we can respect where he's coming from. Because guess what? You guys want him to respect your God, your beliefs. You want him to just fold and say, okay, well, they support that, so maybe I should. What if he doesn't feel that way? You see what I'm saying? Freedom of speech. You guys should practice it. Let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you guys next time. Peace. Yeah.